Hello everyone, welcome to your reading for Thursday, March 12th. Your daily affirmation is, my health is important, so I learn everything I can about nutrition. For today's reading, we're going to be using the Enchanted Map. And your first card for today is Magical Map Shifter. And this card comes up when we need to learn to see our situations in life from a higher perspective and to just learn to see how everything connects and that everything happens for a reason. So think about the people in your lives, those who hurt you, those who've helped you, whatever role they play in your life. Just know that they're there for a reason, especially those who have hurt you or whom you've had a really difficult relationship with. Just try to see the situation from a higher perspective and know that you make certain agreements before you come into this life with these people. And you agree that they'll teach you certain things and that you're going to play a certain role in each other's lives. And these relationships are not necessarily meant to be pleasant. Sometimes they're meant to be painful. Relationships are not always easy, but that is how they're supposed to be. And it is all because there is something that they are meant to teach you. These relationships that you're in right now are meant to help you grow in some way. So this card is asking you to reflect on these people in your lives. And also to understand that those of you who are having difficulties with certain people, and even for those who've helped you or enriched your life in some way, it's all for a reason. And our next card is Come Together. So when I see this card, to me, it is mostly about relationships, and sometimes these are romantic relationships. Other times they can be platonic, like our friends and our family members. But if you look at this card, there are two giraffes, and they're sort of balancing a heart. They're working together here. And so that is what the angels want. They want this harmony restored in these relationships with people in your lives. But I think that looking at the first card, is sort of asking us to see these relationships from a higher perspective. And I think that they want you to make amends with these people with whom you've had troubled relationships with. And you do this by looking at the situation from a higher perspective, as the first card says. You look at it from a soul level, because on the soul level, there's so much love between the two of you. Because you understand that life is just a school. It's a classroom where you're learning lessons that are going to help your soul grow and expand. And these lessons are difficult, they're painful, but they are for your highest good. So understand that and just forgive these people who've hurt you. And just know that they're simply playing their role that they were meant to play in your lives. They're fulfilling a divine mission in this life that is meant to help you grow. So this happens a lot in soulmate and twin flame relationships. Those relationships are often very difficult and very troubled because you have so much to learn from each other. So you're just being asked to forgive and to let go of the past. And forgiveness is a process. It's going to take time, but you've got to at least try. And our last card for today is Bone Collector. So this is just what I was talking about before about letting go of the past. And that is essentially what this card is all about. The bones represent the past and the fact that we're still holding on too tightly to regrets, to anger, to disappointment, to unforgiveness for these people who've hurt us. So this reading is asking you to see life from a higher perspective. And it's not always easy to look at it that way, and it's not always easy to forgive. But understand that, as I said before, forgiveness is a process and it takes time. And even if you don't know how to forgive, just be willing to forgive and the angels will sort of take it from there. But you got to want to forgive. So if you don't know how to forgive, just ask. You can ask for help by praying to whatever God you believe in, and the situation will eventually get easier for you. One day you'll just learn to see the situation from a higher perspective. But don't rob yourself of happiness in life by holding on too tightly to the past. If you can't forgive this person in this life, then guess what? You're accumulating karma. Some people spend lifetimes trying to forgive, so don't allow that to happen to you. The angels obviously believe that if you can learn to see the situation from a higher perspective, it's going to make it easier for you to forgive and to let go and embrace the happiness that lies ahead of you. So I wish you all the best of luck. I thank you for watching. I love you all, and I'll see you tomorrow.